Hi guys, welcome back on Medieval Squirrel. We're jumping straight in where we left things off with our Kroq-Gar Mortal Empires Let's Play, and that is an ambush that we set up for Otalax of the Teotiqua, the heretic slan. They came out to try and strike this little group of skinks, thinking it was a bit of an easy target, and instead they're going to get ambushed by Kroq-Gar. So without further ado, let's jump straight on in and crush them. With any luck, they now also won't be able to get back to their town too easily after we've slaughtered the lot of them. So basic plan here is going to be to try and draw all of this lot away using the skinks, smack Otalax and just completely destroy him. Like, the quicker we kill that slan off, the better it is for us, because they are far more powerful spellcasters than a skink priest. They have got a couple of units of spears, which I am going to have to be careful of when using Matilda, the Stegodon. But apart from that, we have free reign to just surround, encircle, destroy, and then mop up from me with our reinforcements, the skinks that were trying to be ambushed first. And then straight after this, we can go down and take the capital city, the temple city of Teotiqua itself. Well, provided we don't take too many casualties, that is. And I hope not. Most of our troops are now getting to be quite experienced. Okay, so reinforcements are coming in from over here. Hopefully it won't take them too long to get actually into the battle. We are going to gamble. 11 is not a lot, so regardless of what this gives us, it should be better. Okay, so using the skinks over on this side, I'm going to try and pull people back. Matilda, love, you're going to be there, along with Kroq-Gar and the Scarvet. Ratok, you're going to be over this way somewhere with some of the Saurus warriors. Just trying to make a bit of a scene. The Cav down here. Where are their spears? Blessed spears at the back there. It's not very nice of them. Okay, so we'll put spears. Actually, you know what? We'll pull these slot down here with Ratok, so that they're literally right behind the skirmishers. And we'll pull them straight that way. We'll put some of the warriors over here. We'll put another lot of the warriors in the middle over here. And we'll put this lot up here with Kroq-Gar. And we'll move the Scar Veteran down into this slot. Skinks, you can be group 5. And go. Straight on there. Pull all of these guys out now. And where's that cav? Straight in there, guys. Saurus straight up. Yeah, skinks come back. Pull up behind, stop running away. And all in. Right, let's pull these guys all over here with the Scarvet. Pull that lot out. Rattock, come on. Come on, guys. Your only job is to kill off that priest. Kroq-Gar, you're getting mulched. What is going on? Right, this lot. Where are you? Bring them back. Bring this lot up on this side. And destroy that. And then you can come back and help out with that lot. Matilda. Kill off that slan. Right, back into those skink skirmishers. That is ridiculously satisfying. Destroy that. You lot. Come on. Right. They need to hurry up. That slan is almost dead. Just another quick headbutt from Matilda. Come on. One more. Come on. Yes! Right. That's the Lord dead. Right. Bring it back over here. Those two companies of Saurus can come and help down here. Because now it's just a case of we need to break them and we need to kill as many as possible. Straight on top of them there. Skirmishers, just up over here. Where's the cab? Right, you lot, just up there then. Skinks. Just gonna try and mop up as many of them as possible. Because I don't want any of these getting out if at all possible. I want to just wipe them out. Right, take out those Saurus spears. Do. And end the battle. Okay. Decisive victory. Killed 876, lost 269. I killed their slan, which is good. Almost wiped out a couple of their units, but nothing absolutely confirmed. Kroq-Gar took a massive amount of damage. He might need a couple of turns to replenish before we take him anywhere or do anything major with him. Rattock also took a fair bit of damage, but for the most part we just got reasonably high kills. 150 with the Cold One Spear Riders, 78 with those Saurus Warriors there, 80 with another lot. Not too bad at all. Looks like we did kill a fair amount of them whilst running them down, and it looks like Rattock killed a fair amount with magic. It doesn't normally come into this bit, but as long as they're gone, doesn't really matter. Okay, decisive victory. I am going to take the replenishment just because we are planning on moving on their town next turn. They've run away, they've gone, they're going to go back into the town. All in all, not too shabby though. Kroq-Gar's gone up a level, as has Rattok. So we'll be sorting them out as soon as the next turn starts. We've also got the Obsidian Trinket for Kroq-Gar, magic resistance 10%. Would have been very useful against that Slan, but at least he's now dead, can't stand in the way of the great plan now. Campaigner, plus 10% movement range and minus 5% attrition. Good! Tablet of War, income from post-battle loot, would have been so useful last time. Oh, and Tahong has also gone up a level, so let's go for Thick Skinned, increases his armour. Rattok, we shall go for Curse of the Midnight Wind. And Kroq-Gar, let's go for Thick Skinned again, because he did seem a little bit underpowered against that Slan. So, gonna try doing that. Now, ideally, kind of want to get in and siege that town as quickly as possible, but first off, gonna move the skirmishers into Kroq-Gar's army. Now, I don't want them getting replenishment, flat out, but Kroq-Gar needs to heal a bit, so we're going to continue the siege. I know he's not going to heal in this environment, but we need to get healer down so that that one can then take over the siege in the next turn. Research available. Going to go for Stoicism for leadership, and then we're going to go on campaign net movement range with the sequence of marching. Not going to build any siege construction, not really necessary. One more turn and then we can start looking at things like the Shrine of the Old Ones, so we can head towards Skink Priests or a Beast Lair for another Stegodon or a Bastillodon. Both of which would be very, very useful. As we were doing in the last part and the part before that, we were looking at the individual races that made up the Lizardmen. So looking specifically now at the Slan at the tippy top, they were created by the Old Ones to interpret the Old Ones' will, and to basically guide not only the Lizardmen but all of the races, so the Elves, because they hadn't had a schism yet, the Men as they were coming along, and the Dwarves. There were limited contact between each of those races, and the Lizardmen were meant to be the protectors of the world. I mean, the geomantic web is essentially a planetary shield to keep chaos out. So in terms of the game, what it does is it boosts your commandments. In terms of the lore, it defended the world from chaos. That all fell apart when the Temple City started going, and the polar portals, if you will, the teleportation devices that the Old Ones used, collapsed. And that's where chaos came in from, and it both basically encroached on each side. Right, so we are going to break the siege, go in for the siege. Don't want to wait that long, ideally. Okay, we'll do one lot of towers, we'll give it 3 turns or so. Kroq-Gar can go stand next to him. 5 turns. again, I don't really want to go that far. Right, so I'm going to say heavens, beasts, heavens. Doesn't really matter. Let's start working towards the Skink Priest first. Increase public order and untainted and the income, and then after that we'll start going towards a beast slayer, because at the moment we can't afford any of that kind of stuff, and we'd need a weapon crafters commune anyway to start properly using it. So we'll go for that, and we'll go for the Cursed Jungle to upgrade, because we're going to want to put walls there. It's the main province, well, main way down into the rest of the province, so when we've taken Doomglade we can start moving up our military machine into these areas, and then it's just taking that province there, and then obviously the two little cut-throughs, one towards the Orcs and the other towards Tomb Kings. And let's end the turn. We'll give it 3 turns just to get those siege towers in, and then we will go into the attack using Kroq-Gar as a reserve instead of bringing him straight in. Even though it probably should be Kroq-Gar going in first. It's just to stop that other army from being able to recruit, being able to replenish, and to give us a few things like siege towers to get us up to the walls properly. But yes, carrying on with our story, the polar gates fell, chaos smashed into the world, started destroying things. Now the temple cities themselves were fine for the most part because of the powers of the Slan. They all sort of banded together using the geomantic web to shield themselves and to try and hold back the stem of chaos power. Now it didn't always work, as Kroq-Gar himself found out. I'm not planning on recruiting anything, so I'll go for the Untainted. As Kroq-Gar himself found out when his temple city fell, basically there was a little fluctuation within the shield, chaos materialised at the top of the tower and destroyed the Slan, and when the Slan died he basically took the shield with him, so Kroq-Gar had to do a fighting retreat out of the city of Zotl, or Exlotl. Not really sure how to pronounce it, if I'm honest, so if you know how to pronounce it or have some sort of punctuation guide, then please drop me a message or a comment and I'll try and pronounce it properly. But yeah, so he tried doing a fighting retreat to save as many as possible, and the reason his faction is called the Last Defenders is because he is the last one standing from Exotl. He did a series of lightning campaigns and raids against the chaos, jumping in and out of ambushes and using the jungle to basically shield him from the worst of it, which is why he's got that ability for increasing campaign. And do one more turn of replenishment for Kroq-Gar, and then we'll hit Teotiqua because that'll give us the towers as well. Not looking forward to those Kroq-Gars, if I'm honest. But when Lord Mazdamundi and the elves, with their combined power, because the elves always conveniently forget this, but the defenders of the world did help, through Mazdamundi and the rest of the Slan that were around at the time, poured all of their energy into creating the Great Vortex in Ulthuan. Chaos, mostly but not entirely, seeped out of the world and let up on the attack of material realm. So Mazdamundi saw Kroq-Gar, and knew exactly, just sort of how he was, how useful he is, how dangerous he could be against anyone that disagreed with the great plan. I don't want to be friends with you, if that's what you're asking. Ooh, money. Oh, no. No, because it's going to take me too long. It's got to be 10 turns before I break it, then another 10 turns, and you're in the way, mate. So, no. I don't know why you've got an agent down here either, because that's just not happening. Shrine of the Old Ones completed. Brilliant. I don't need to upgrade that any further, to be honest. I do just want to get to level 4 now. Corruption. Okay, so we've got towers now, so let's go straight on in. Save in case of a crash. And let's go. Now I know normally you'd attack with a larger army, but yeah, just replenishment. They were a bit wrecked. And quite a lot of this army still is wrecked. I mean, they've had a little bit of replenishment, but not enough to properly help them too much. We are going to be able to just spill out onto the battlements. I want to try and hold the skinks back. Probably throw one lot up with the towers just to get them in place. Use the others to absorb missiles and stuff from the towers, so that when the Saurus get there they can just run straight in. And it won't be too bad. Don't really want Hela to die. But, you know, it's all about Kroq-Gar. The rest of them are a bit immaterial. The old ones don't care about them, it's just Kroq-Gar. Okay, if Kroq-Gar's coming in over there, then there's no reason for us to attack this side, seeing as we are essentially just a shield. Kroq-Gar. Those three in the middle. In behind. Yeah, let's... I mean, I think I'm the only one with magic anyway, so it doesn't matter. 13. Stays the same. That is fine. Start the battle. That's pretty cool. Like that. Well, by the looks of it, most of them are over here, which is good, but most of them are also on the floor, which is not. So... First lot, straight up. Bring all of these people up. Not you, Ratok. Okay, we'll put the skink up there just because we can. Tilda, come and knock down the gatehouse, dear. Keep the cav back. And the rest of the skinks are getting up. Right, all of those. Take that off and onto melee. Right, bring the skirmishers up closer. You two go there. You up on that side. You two up there. You are on that bit. You lot over there. Spears. Just down there. You lot up that one. Rattok straight in the middle. And Badoon. Straight onto that. And nice little hit there. So just swarm them. Best way to do it. Oh, you horrible people. Matilda. Poor Matilda. It's not going to be enough. It is not going to be enough. I'll pull them back even further. Right, you lot over there, just come down and into those Kroq-Gars. We need to get our Stegodon friend out of that little conundrum. Right, Rattok. Yeah. Right, I don't want you rampaging. $88, $89, $90, come on. Yes! Right, get in there and save her. And you cavalry. You can all run down. Right, doesn't matter about rampaging. Don't even care. Just get in and save my Stegodon. Matilda, come on, out you come, love. I haven't got enough magic for anything at all. Oh, come on. Come on, and if you can't get out the door, come this way. No! No! You're making a mockery of me! Get out! God. Not Matilda. Right. Get stuck in with that Kroq-Gar. Right, it's dead. You're fine. Where are the camp? Right, bring skirmishers out. Don't need you. Right, you can start shooting up there now. Bring that lot down there. I don't want any nasty surprises. How brutal is this fight down here? Just absolutely everything. A little bit of close action for you. Right, so that's really not going too overly well. Right, let's pull the cab out and let's pull Matilda out. Let's get them to go up those walls over there. Because this is not going... Oh, it's not going badly in fairness. The only people to be running are the skinks. We kind of knew that was going to happen anyway. But getting in through the door has become a bit of an issue. Let's get all of them and just throw them over there. Except you. You can run away. Skinks, and Kroq-Gars. See, now this is where I'd have pulled back to. Wouldn't bother with the walls. Oh. Kind of needs to get them bogged in there now. Alright, run away. They're recapturing that somehow. Okay, this bit here isn't going as well as I thought it was going to go. You three all need to come up and support, and you need to get up there and support, along with you, and you, Tahong. You lot need to go as well. Get in there, take that city centre, and victory. Let's end the battle before I lose anyone else. Close victory. I mean, yeah, we did get stuck in the doorway. In fairness, I mean, Matilda, our battering ram, walked through the doors. And after that, it was just a rush to go and save her. But in all fairness, we only lost 130 with Kroq-Gar and 356 with Hela. I mean, we were always going to take a lot of skink casualties. That's what they were there for, in fairness. But there goes Teotiqua the Heretic Slan. They are now no more. We have control of the province. Next target is going to be the vampires. Who are going to be a lot easier to take down than Teotiqua, because they've got no ranged units at all. Most of what they do have is chaff. Okay then, close victory. 2.5 grand loot, not too bad. Lost a total of 486. But doesn't matter, took the town. So let's occupy. So we've got a Zote Servant. Plus 10% post-battle chance of stealing a magic item, and plus 10 to magic power reserve. Got the Southern Lands Jungle, killed the Heretic Slan. All going well. Let's have a look though. We kind of want Ratok to have... Let's have a look. Details. Followers. We want Ratok to have the Zote... cannot speak now. The Zote Servant. Don't need Hella having it because she isn't a wizard. Doesn't need it. Right, so we'll go for a better Uranon's Thunderbolt. Just because we're going to be going up against Tomb Kings, Skaven and Undead within the next few parts. So what we want is something that's just going to blast a huge number of them out of the way. Then we're going to go Evasion and either Chain Lightning or Comment of Cassandora. Probably. For Tahong, we're now going to go for another Thick Skinned. We're going to make him into a massive tank. And for Hela, we're now going to go for Root Marcher. Going to make her more of a supporting character. It's going to go up to Doomglade and capture that for us. So yeah, we are going to go. Vampiric Corruption's going up. The buggers. Right, so we'll go for Alignment of Order for Untainted. We want the old one monument, we don't want the spawning grounds at all. Waste of time if you ask me, and we need to do something about our income now, so we're going to put in a money building somewhere. Only goes up to level 3, so we'll probably instead put in a Geomantic Pylon when we get a chance. Up till then, no, it'll probably be probably put the favelas in for now. I mean, it is going to become an economic hub, so the quicker we get it started off, the better for us, really. Right guys, I think that's where I'm going to leave the episode, so if you've enjoyed the content, leave a comment, like and subscribe down below. As I said last time, we are now going to be doing an episode coming out every Thursday, and a second campaign starting in about 3 or 4 weeks time, so if there's anything you specifically want to see, then give me a message or leave a comment down below. We'll be reading them from now on before I start filming each of the episodes. Also, if there's any unit name suggestions that you guys have, or any character names that you think I should be using, then please leave them as well. Anyway, that's all for now, so until next time, see you later.